Hello guys and welcome back to another stonemensch certified video. Today we are swapping a V10. So the problem that I've had with this car so far was that it doesn't have a servo in here right now and it only has a rear wheel drive. But today we're gonna change that because it actually snowed outside, so we need to hurry, but we have all-wheel drive now. So I added a drive on this unit. You can see the differential right here if my camera focuses. Yes, right here. And I also managed to still keep the engine on top, this time a V10, which is a huge upgrade. And of course we also got the steering still. And the steering angle isn't that big, as you can see, but that's very good because if you drive outside, I think we're gonna have a crash with the bigger steering angle. So now we're starting the swap. The thing is that we need to destroy basically the whole front here. These two actually need to stay, but all this in the middle here needs to go. Because I have rebuilt the whole suspension unit and stuff, because it's completely different. The drive shaft and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty difficult now to just get this whole unit out and also connect it to this, because the drive shaft isn't actually in here at the moment. So we need to make that connection from the back to here to, of course, connect the front wheels, because hello, I don't have like a separate motor for that now, and there are already two body motors in the rear here. Hello. Yeah, you cannot see probably, but yeah. So that's gonna be the next thing. I will just try to get this thing out and somehow connect this to there. So now I'm already pretty far. I've teared off basically everything that's in here. And yeah, now the other side of the suspension here, and this is left basically. Yeah, I'm starting to worry more and more about the connection to the chassis, to the rest of the chassis with this. So yeah, I don't know. I've now found a pretty good strategy how I can connect them at the right point, because I know the panel here and I know it attaches here and here. So we have the same distance in the end, and then I can just look here how to attach that, and it's already made to match the underside of the car. So I think this is definitely a good chance to do a good job here. You can also see it on the other side of the car here. I basically have these two beams, which are also on my unit here. So these are here in black, but these are the same. They go in at the same point basically, and this should perfectly attach now if everything works. I've now gotten everything out of the car, but not these two beams. So this is going to be the last thing that needs to get out of here to make the connection. And also I just saw this pin needs to go, because that's exactly the height where the axle is going to go through for the drive unit, and I hope there's space there, because if there's not, then we have a huge problem now. Because yes, we need to make the connection to the back, and if that doesn't work, we need to start with some gears in the middle of the car, and I don't think that's going to work at all, because yeah, it's just going to destroy the whole drivetrain. Of course, we don't have a transmission in here, so yeah, it's just going to put more load onto the motors, and yeah, that's never good, right? I've just found out that we actually have an axle which connects to the front, which was originally for the other motor right here. But I definitely want a direct connection on the drive shaft, and that's why we're not going to use this. We're going to pull it out, and also it has a different speed because it's like on the upper part of the motor there, so that has a different speed. So yeah, we're going to pull that out, and we're going to delete the whole middle console here basically, because that's where the servo is going to go. Okay, so now we're talking. I have pulled out the whole middle console and also the axle that will connect us in the future to the back, which was right there, which was also very difficult to do. Yeah, now we have a lot of space in the front, and now we can make the connection to the back. I hope it all works out, but it's looking very good. Okay, so now I've connected it again with the axle this time. I have also already prepared something for the steering shaft, which is right here. So this connects to the steering basically, and the servo motor will go right there. I've already prepared it with some clips so we can attach it. And yeah, it works pretty great. I now need to make sure that we have no flex in the chassis right here, so we need a very good connection. but I've already rebuilt parts of the middle console, and I think that's gonna be the part which holds the whole car together. Okay, I have now, you could say, completed the swap. The drive shaft is connected on the bottom, and we also have this steering connected on the top right here. I've also stiffened the frame by adding a lot of beams here, and now there's almost no flex in the frame, so I think that's pretty good. I think we can do the first test now, actually. This is the first test. I've connected the boobies to the app, and yeah, I hope it works. The car is in the air, just barely. I hope it works, but we'll see. So this is the fastest mode now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that works pretty good. I hope you can still understand me. It works pretty good. The V10 engine is doing great. I mean, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. So it works pretty good, I'd say. The all-wheel drive is fantastic. So we have no problems with steering at high speeds and stuff like that. So that's perfect. Now we also do a test when the car is upside down, just so you can see the differentials and the wheels moving from the underside here. Yeah, so that was pretty good, I'd say. Now I'll just put on the roof again and a few parts on the front here, and I think then we can go outside and test it. So now we've got the roof back on, and also the front, the hood here. You can see the V10 perfectly fits. The hood is not higher than usual or than the last time. And yeah, the roof is here. I also put it up by one stud because it looks better, I think. But we just need to make a connection on the sides here. That's gonna be the last thing to do. And that was indeed the last thing I did here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and now enjoy these few clips from driving outside. See you in the next video.
Bro.